Situated at an elevation of over 12,000 feet above sea level in the San Juan mountain range of Colorado, the Old Hundred boarding house was built in 1904 to house the miners who worked at the Old Hundred mine in Cunningham Gulch, which itself was built in the 1870s by German immigrants. While married miners opted to live with their families in nearby Silverton or Howardsville, bachelors stayed at the boarding house, which at one point had 24 bunks. Next to it, a tram house and numerous aerial tram towers were built, which served as many miners commute to work and the only way down the mountain. At the tramways beginning at the bottom of the mountain, a mill along with numerous other boarding houses and cabins were constructed to support the mine's growing population, which was beginning to resemble a whole town. All in all, the company spent almost $14 million adjusted for inflation investing in the site. Numerous other mines would pop up around Cunningham Gulch, with some of the most prominent being the Buffalo Boy, Pride of the West, and Highland Berry mines, some of which also utilized incredible tramways. Despite initially high hopes, the Old Hundred mine shuttered just 4 years after the construction of the boarding house in 1908, and the company had failed to make any form of profits, and they later defaulted on their debt to their investors. Over the years, various owners would make multiple attempts to lease and mine Galena Mountain again, with the last of which being an attempt in the late 60s that drove a tunnel 5,000 feet deep into the mountain that ended in 73. Despite these attempts, only small amounts of ore would be found, and the mine's owners finally gave up for good. Today, the Old Hundred has been preserved, and you can take a tour of the mine and then hike to the boarding and tram house along a precarious trail starting near the Buffalo Boy, and then once you get near it, you'll have to literally slide a bit down the mountain to get to it, but the reward is well worth it. And with all of the surviving equipment, you can be transported back in time to a grueling but nostalgic time for which we could never dream of experiencing. Subscribe and turn on notifications for more Western ghost town shorts and documentaries.